Wow.
Yes.
We're fucking live.
Yes.
We sound good. Lemaire, we should be good to go. Check the comments.
Let's check the comments.
We should be good to go. I heard also from a couple of my confidants, they told me you kind of got to ride these mics a little.
Yeah.
These I thought these were like, the ones you could kind of like speak into like the general vicinity.
What confidants?
Just one guy said he worked for the radio before. So
Nice.
you got to stay up on those mics pretty hard. What up, bro?
Chilling, man.
What's happening?
Chilling.
Fucking morale's low in this room right now.
Why?
Power rankings came in, dude.
Updated
power rankings.
Oh, the Mortal Kombat. Yeah, Matt's celebrating a number 2 in a video game.
Look,
I can't even imagine.
I'm not.
Matt, I can't even bring myself to imagine a world where I would celebrate being number 2 in a video game.
Never did.
Makes me sick to think of.
I don't like a silver medal.
You got
I'm
one.
just saying.
You got a silver medal right now.
I said morale's low.
Morale's fine. You tried to accuse me of being gloomy about losing to fucking Noah in Mortal Kombat, and I don't care at all.
I mean, it was a good battle.
Yeah, that was a good battle.
Double knockout ending. That was probably
ending.
the most exciting fight on the entire card.
Exciting.
On the entire card,
Yeah,
that was probably the most exciting fight.
He jumped the whole fucking time, dude. I'm gonna fuck him up after this. Well, I'm gonna take it out on him in NHL. That's where.
You think I'm taking him in NHL?
Get on the ice, dude.
Not in the arena.
No, not in the little kid game. No. The button smashing game.
It's not button smashing, dude. Buttons. I'm analyzing. I'm watching. That's just that's lightning fast combos.
All right, call it what you want. You weren't fast enough. Lemaire was.
Yeah, Lemaire was definitely testing certain aspects of my game, but
yeah,
I think I haven't figured out. He also, he's playing as level boss. It's like being Goro in the original.
Yeah, Lemaire plays as Devora. Lemaire plays as a girl in a video game, which is
perverted.
It is sick. Matt brought up a very good point.
It's not perverted. It's the best move.
It's very sick and perverted.
No, it's the best move. They always win.
Problem is, you get it like a strong heterosexual like me. I'm checking the girl out the whole. I can't fight. It's not a fair fight. True. I'm like, I don't want to. I'm a Christian, obviously. I don't want to hit her.
Even if it's a bug lady.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a Christian. I'm heterosexual. I don't want to hit her.
Yeah, I don't know. You can't. I always hated if you play as a chick in a game. It goes against me, dude. It goes against everything in my soul.
True.
Why?
Because it's for girls, dude.
What do you mean?
Like anybody that plays as you probably play as Peach.
No.
You definitely play as Princess Peach.
Never.
That's why they put.
Guess who I play as?
Who? Link.
Donkey Kong.
That's Donkey Kong.
Every single time, dude.
That's pretty big. That's big.
Donkey Kong.
Yeah, man. I think they put the girl characters in there just for girls to play for 5 minutes.
It's like your little sister.
This stinks.
Yeah.
All right, get out of here.
Yeah, although I did have a. Speaking of Mario Kart, I've been watching Sopranos a lot, and I keep trying to identify as Tony.
Yeah.
I keep sliding into more of an AJ character.
Who's AJ?
His pussy fat son. Tries to kill himself and cries all the time.
How do you try to identify as Tony?
I see Tony do cool things, and I want to do those things.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna start getting shirts that come down to here, like t-shirts. I'm gonna get a bracelet and a ring.
Dude, that'd be awesome.
Like every time I see his balding head, I'm like, all right, sick.
Perfect.
I can keep that.
Gold chain.
Yes.
Get it. Your wake up pattern is pretty similar. Come down at 10 a.m. It's kind of tired.
In a robe, start talking shit to people. Grub, say who the fuck ate all this. But no, there was an episode that I just watched where AJ was playing football, and then he came back to his house and he was like, "Why don't we play Mario Kart?" And Tony was like, "How old are you? When are you gonna stop playing these games?" I was sitting there yeah. Fat. Yeah, dude, you're 13. It's time to stop playing video games. And then I scurried up the steps.
Just run to the fridge and eat a bunch of cold cuts. Oh,
I'm Tony. I'm not him. Yeah. Also, Tony was pretty racist, which was
extremely.
Lemaire, how do you feel about that?
Tony who?
Tony Soprano. In today's climate, when he's saying such.
I didn't watch The Sopranos.
You didn't?
No.
Well, there's a part, his daughter's dating a black nerd, and he's like...
And then he sees a box of Uncle Ben's rice and passes out. I do hate the black nerd.
Yeah, he's kind of a weasel, man. He's a weasel, yeah. Yeah, again, I swear to God, it's... black people give Italians a pass because they're like, well, the mob's cool, so you guys can be racist. That's been my experience. Like, well, the mob's cool, so... And
Italians have some melanin, as the great Dr. Nick Cannon would say.
True.
Those with the more melanin you have, the more human you are.
True.
Us whites,
Neanderthals,
us very pale pink boys,
Neanderthals, dude.
We're pretty much the closest thing to animals, as Nick Cannon would say.
Yeah, on his new
podcast.
What's his new podcast?
Fucking find
So
out. There's a
fun.
bunch of like fists behind him, and he's just like, "Listen, as the great Dr. Farrakhan said." Yeah. Yo, you know what was really interesting? Now that I'm on this fucking race kick,
Yeah.
it was really fun to see the way all the analysts on ESPN handled DeSean Jackson quoting Hitler versus the way they treated Drew Brees, who was like, "I don't know, I think you should stand during the anthem." It's fucking crazy.
Yeah. What was how did they play out DeSean Jackson? Were they
Every
like,
analyst was like, "Yo, I talked to Deesh. He was trying to lift people up. So he was trying to lift. He just worded it wrong. He was just trying to lift people up. It's like, dude, he quoted.
It's like, check his bibliography,
he
bro.
Quoted Hitler.
Well, if you don't, I guess you got to quote Hitler right, or he should have been like, guys, I think.
And he actually misquoted Hitler.
What he said?
He attributed a quote to Hitler that wasn't even Hitler.
He
Everybody was
ghostwrote?
using. Yeah, I mean, he literally posted a paragraph that said Hitler said. It just turned out it was wrong. So people were like, it wasn't actually Hitler. That's not true.
Who was he?
I don't know. It was weird.
He thought he was quoting Hitler.
He tried to quote Hitler.
In a good way.
Yeah, he tried to be like, Hitler was right that the Jews are trying to extort America. Mm-hmm.
But
and
it wasn't.
He posted that online.
Yeah, the quote, I've seen the quote itself was about, I think, like one of the prime ministers of Israel saying, we're going to like bleed America dry and just toss it to the side when we're done with it or something. And he was like, it's probably Hitler. Hitler said that.
Yeah, that sounds like the big man. Yeah. But it is really fun to go back and watch how they handled Drew Brees being like, I like the flag.
He's like, I like America.
They were like, piece of shit, get him out of the league. It's time to retire. DeSean Jackson was like, yo, Hitler had some decent points. And they were like, my man's just misunderstood right now. It's like, damn, all right, ESPN.
Well, Nick Cannon has lupus. You know that, right?
What?
Nick Cannon has lupus.
All right,
I did a little research into Nick. Weirdly enough, last week I did research into Nick Cannon. Yeah, he has lupus and he drinks 2 gallons of water a day. So he's doing his podcast on like 2 G's of water, dude. Probably like having to piss every like 5 minutes. He's like, yeah. You got to see the thing about the white man. He's like, let's take a break real quick. Let's take a fucking dude, 2 gallons of water to combat lupus.
He, I believe, I could be wrong. I think during the SNL thing, Wild 'N Out reached out and offered me a spot on Wild 'N Out.
You should have taken it.
So Nick Cannon is kind of the man.
He rules,
like,
dude.
To see me going down in flames.
He might have
being
roasted
like,
you and battled you.
Join Wild 'N Out. I said no.
You should have joined
Even
Wild 'N
in my
Out.
darkest hour, I was like, dude, I can't do Wild 'N Out.
Dude, you would have crushed on Wild 'N Out.
No way.
If you got on there and started rapping, dude, that would have been the best
Fuck
fucking.
me. It'd be so, like, people were like, yo, if you do SNL, you're a sellout. Do you know how big of a sellout I'd be if I did Wild 'N Out?
No such thing, dude. If you do Wild 'N Out.
Have you ever seen Gary Owen on Wild 'N Out?
Yeah, dude, you could have been. You could have been.
He's like a 48-year-old white dude. Anyway, the Nick Cannon stuff, just.
Yeah, man. I mean, dude, he's on fire this year.
He's been fired up.
Crushed Eminem. Basically, Eminem left the battle because there's too much. The Cannon was bringing too much heat.
True.
Then he started a Black Racist podcast, which power move. Sick.
Technically, we are allied with.
Yes.
We are allies of Black conservatives.
Big time.
And we agree with almost everything they say.
Yeah.
Except when it comes to the fact that you and me are subhuman. But
I'll give him that.
I know.
I'll fully own my Neanderthal blood, dude.
It is true. Like, when he's saying shit like that, I do have to analyze how I behave.
Yeah, or be like, I am coming from a place of abundance because of the Ice Age 15,000 years ago.
Yeah.
So now
that
cops
sent
are
us into
racist. Well, dude, Brett Weinstein just had a roundtable discussion with, like, not all, but primarily black conservative intellectuals from like colleges.
They rule.
It was sick, but there was a couple people who were more like left center or whatever.
Yeah.
But it was funny because he had this podcast where it's just him and nothing but like black intellectuals, and he's like, "All right, guys, something weird about this. Let's talk race." It's like, dude, you can't throw like 2 other white people in there to not make it look like completely bizarre. But it was funny, man.
Damn,
he was like,
good for them booking it like a fucking Touré show.
Yeah.
Yes, he had to come out and be like, "What's up, white people? Yeah. I'm just playing, yo." Weinstein was at Warm Daddies.
He was.
He was down at Warm Daddies.
It was like if he built Warm Daddies and then hosted Warm Daddies, it'd be like, what the fuck are you doing?
True.
And then he started talking like, there was one point he was saying something like, like we can't. It was something about like making excuses for people who are, He was basically saying like crime is just from deprivation, and it's a normal response. And then he kept alluding to the fact that people were. It's like the real problem here. It's not racial. He's like, there is a racial problem, but the real problem is the fact that there is people who are hoarding opportunity. He was saying rent seekers. So Weinstein was like, there's rent seekers, which I still want to figure out what the fuck that is. I just thought that was like a sneaky way to say Jews. Like
Definitely.
I didn't know what that was.
Rent seekers?
He started saying rent sneakers. I'm like, I guess you can say that because Weinstein's Jewish. So he started saying, and then people started like bringing up stuff like, well, if you say like, I don't know, it was just funny. They brought
that's
up
that's his globalist.
Black conservatives, their Achilles heel is they kind of all hate Jews a little bit. So like they started going into that territory, and Weinstein was like, no, Jews have been attacked for like thousands of years. It was funny.
Yeah, I saw the Jews got on DeSean a little bit.
Did they?
Slightly. Mitch Albom, Tuesdays with Maury. Mm-hmm. He wrote one. He wrote a scathing article about
DeSean Jackson.
Yeah, basically again being like, "Yo, Jewish people are pretty much black people, guys. Chill.
Come on,
we're all it's us versus the white man. What are you guys doing?
Yeah,
shut up, Mitch."
So he was basically like, "We're allied in this together."
Yeah, he was just actually he was a little aggressive about it. He was like, "You want to talk oppression? We've been oppressed since the beginning of time." He's kind of.
Yeah, it's like so were the Hittites and the and the Scythians.
The Macedons. Shout out Macedons.
Yeah, dude, the Macedonians. Yeah, dude. That was funny. I was watching that, and it was just kind of awkward. It was a weird dynamic because he was like, it was just him at the top of like a Zoom Brady Bunch panel, and it was him like Glenn Lowry, go. Thomas Chatterton Williams, go, and they would all do like a round robin and talk. It was pretty funny.
And they all agreed.
No, there's a little bit of friction here and there. Glenn Lowry he's like a bulldog black conservative. He was bullying people. He told one guy he was talking too much. It was so funny. He's like, "You're talking a little bit much, man."
Wow, I gotta get into Glenn Lowry a little.
Glenn Lowry,
take a look at his work.
Big time. He's a big time boss, dude. I put him on my story all the time.
Really?
Yeah, I always post Glenn Lowry shit on Instagram, dude. People are like, all right, dude.
Nice.
How was the weekend?
Oh fuck. Yeah, I was up in the Poconos with my friends, with my boys, dude.
How long did you spend up there?
My boys from home. 2 days. Mm-hmm. Which was 2 days too many.
Really?
Well, the first fucking day I got there at night. So there's 10 dudes in a cabin. Well, not a cabin. It was like a fucking house in the woods.
Someone had coke just by law of averages.
No coke. No coke. There was no cocaine. So that was not many of them do. I don't think really.
In a group of 10 adults, there's always in a group of 10 dude pack. I was
hoping there'd be some laying around. But
there
was nothing.
Everyone was hoping someone else would have coke. And then
pot was the big drug. There was no drugs.
That's good.
But the air conditioning broke, and it was raining all day. So the house was like wet from everybody walking in it, and so hot, and just 10 dudes farting. It was the worst. And I didn't have a bed because I got there like last.
Oh.
So I just sleep on a couch. Also, everybody they all have jobs, so they all woke up at 7 a.m.
I'm liking this.
A bunch of them are like married.
There was a bunch of like aggressive stoners, dude, who like went and slept.
Nah, they weren't. They're not even like stoners. They're just getting drunk and playing golf. Okay. And like waking up drunk.
Yeah.
It was a frat house.
Okay.
Like there was pizza and wings fucking everywhere.
Damn, you were dude
just
on the
like wings in the sink.
You were dude on the couch.
I had to dude on the couch this weekend. But what was great is they went and played golf, and me and O'Leary just drove around and pested them.
Nice. Oh, you didn't play?
Me and O'Leary didn't play. We just drank and drove in between the two teams.
You just drank and drove all weekend?
And boy, a couple of them didn't like it.
Really?
Yeah, there was a lot of friction.
Yeah, golfing is a heavy activity where it's like...
Well, I don't get it. I don't get the how serious dudes take golf, especially when they suck. All my friends kind of suck.
They all kind of suck. Yeah, everyone does suck.
And this is the only thing on earth they take seriously.
What are they shooting?
Yeah, I don't know. Individually, not good. But they all played best ball, both teams.
What's that mean?
So 4 of you hit drive.
Yeah.
Whoever had the best drive, all 4 of you hit from there.
Oh, so bumper bowling.
Yeah, they brought the bumpers up. Basically bumper bowling, and somebody was in the back like, "You guys suck." And they're like, "Shut the fuck up, dude," with the bumpers on. Also, they all got hammered. So first off, they're like shit faced, playing golf. And like, so I was driving the cart, so I would hit reverse whenever they would be like in their backswing and shit. And they would they'd be like, "Get the fuck out of here."
So they were actually pissed.
Yeah, a couple of times they freaked on me. I was like, "Dude, you guys, what?" Me and O'Leary were just dying.
How much did they pay to play golf at this place?
Probably a lot, but at the same time, it's like, I know these guys. Mm-hmm. Nothing. They take nothing seriously
besides golf.
Like you could be at your friend's funeral and they'd be like,
pussies.
Yes. And then all of a sudden they're on the golf course and they're like, not in my backswing, dude. Not in my backswing. I'm very serious. It's like, you suck. You're hitting you're at 105. That's your score right now. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, so golf. I think I lost all my friends from home on this trip.
Really?
Yeah.
Was anybody enjoying your pestilence?
I think of the 10, 4
were laughing.
I think I got 40% people were happy that I was there.
They're fucking around.
But overall, I think a lot were unhappy at my even being there.
Just chilling on the cart and talking shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it is. And golf is golf's an infuriating sport for somebody to sit and watch to not play and be like, dude, you fucking suck. You fucking suck.
Oh, for sure. But
like,
I would get out.
You swing the club.
I'd get out and hit a ball and just, I'm terrible.
Yeah.
And I wasn't like, yeah, I guess I was saying you guys fucking suck.
Yeah, all right. No, you were.
I was like, dude, you guys are terrible. Also, it's fun to slam on the brakes in the cart, like while someone's in their backswing to just like scream. It was great. It was so fun. And yeah, my one friend got like shit faced and tried to fight like his whole team. That was fun.
On the course or afterwards?
Yes, throughout the day, dude. He fought them on the course and then in the car ride home, and then he got back to the house, passed out, threw up and passed out. And then came down the steps like 5 hours later, just swinging again.
Yeah, I've golfed twice,
and also they all listen to this, so
hilarious.
Those little fuckers.
Well, dude, golf. There's like one of my friends from the neighborhood golfs, and it's like I'm always blown away by the amount of gear it takes, the amount of stuff, the time it takes. So like, dude, I was telling Brittany today, I'm like, dude, you're lucky I don't do that because like, not on top of like doing everything I do. I'm just gonna be like, oh, by the way, this weekend I just won't. I'll just be gone for forever,
dude.
And I'm gonna get fucked up and hammered the whole time
during the day.
Then come home sunburnt and pissed off, and just be like,
yeah. A few of them are married, and their wives
hate it, dude.
Dude, women hate. First off, when you leave the house.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, it's an issue.
This is how dog brains was invented. If you leave the house, they think you're dead.
It's an issue.
They like rip up a couch.
Yeah, man. No.
Yeah,
It's not a good any sport.
Golf's. I mean, it's fun for me. I'm single. I just go get fucked up but having a bae to come home to, having a lady to come home to fight. Like after day drinking and dude, the sunburn and day drinking, coming home. And be like, you have to do this. You said you would do this today. You're like, I'm just trying to sleep.
Well, you're getting yelled at immediately for like, because you have like your golf shoes. Do you have a golf cleats?
You got to fight a lady in like polo and khaki shorts, tucked in.
With like a visor sunburn on your head. You come in, you're like, what? I just
my favorite part was me and O'Leary went to the car. And then came back, and there was like a putting green where like you can warm up, and we couldn't find our friends. They were camouflaged amongst every single. We had a group of 10 friends and couldn't find one.
Yeah,
because they're like zebras. It's like it was crazy. Like we showed up, and it was just a bunch of like middle-aged, like new to being fat dudes. Yeah. They're all new to being fat. None of them. It's so funny.
All dressed like they're on a yacht.
Yes, you couldn't tell one of my friends from just a random dude. It was fucking unbelievable, dude.
Yeah, it's just a dude with like a high, tight, square buzz cut in the back with just some like Oakley's on, kind of turning red,
yes.
Slamming a Coors Light. Dude,
all new to fat.
I've never gotten in with. I think too, golfing is one of those things where I think as a dude, you hear about it growing up, you look forward to it. You're like, oh, this is my fun time, and then I think you start to do it, and you're like, this kind of sucks too. And then you're just like fighting suicidal thoughts the entire time you're golfing. You're just like, nothing's really that sweet. Shane, shut the fuck up, man. You don't know what I'm dealing with right now.
Yeah, it was funny though to be at the court because I walked in. The guy was like, you gotta just pay a cart fee if you're riding. Walked in. I grabbed a water. I went to go pay, and the guy was like, don't even worry about it, dude. Just you're good. And then I was like halfway out the door with the water. I was like, oh shit, I almost stole this. And he was like, it wouldn't have been a big deal if you did. No problem. And then I was just like, dude, just white dudes rock. Just white guys being white out at this country club. Just like, psh, don't even worry about stealing, bro. I got just like, have fun, man. You and your boys. All you have to do is wear a polo shirt and khakis, and every white dude will be like, "You're the man, dude. Whatever."
Yeah, like it's all good, dude. You don't want to play golf. You just want to get drunk and drive around a vehicle. It's like you're good.
You're gonna have fun.
Knock yourself out. Yeah. That was the well, that was the issue when I was watching the Black Intellectual Roundtable featuring Brett Weinstein. So fucking weird. But they were arguing about structural, like systemic racism and like all that stuff. And it's like both things, but you'll bring it up to people and they're like, "Oh, it's fucking bullshit," and it's like, okay, you can make the cultural arguments, but then it's like, then there's like, as recent as like 1995, early 2000s, there's a huge portion of America where like, say a white chick brings home a black boyfriend, it's a fucking situation. Like that was a reality that is like, people don't, it's not like a serious deal now, but like that was a serious reality up until like maybe like Eminem. I think Eminem might have allowed black dudes to go home with white chicks.
Yeah, I'd say more recent than that. I'd say
depending where you're at. Now, I'm talking large swaths of America. That is like, and that's like a thing no one can deny that. Everyone can be like, well, the job numbers, blah blah blah.
Sure.
But if you think that doesn't affect like upper management positions where it's like, I wouldn't let you date my daughter, but god damn it, I want you to be the CEO. It's they're mutually exclusive. They're not like, so yeah, that was funny watching people argue about that, where people will be like, it's not real. It's like, there's stuff.
That's a little real.
There's stuff in there, dude, of being like, that would have been, again, the country club would have been like, do you hear his daughter's dating a black guy? And they would be like, what? It would have been a situation. Like, shut the fuck up, dude. I'm doing my backswing.
Yeah.
So that was an argument I took away from the Black Intellectual Roundtable. But I was
you gotta include though. Now I hear you where it separates is white people are the ones hiring the jobs, but being a white dude going into a black relationship is equally damaging. You know what I mean?
What do you mean, like
if you're
Bernie
the only
Mac,
white guy?
who's the parents thing? You're saying, like
Yes.
featuring Ashton Kutcher?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean
it's there no matter what. That's
for
not
sure.
exclusive.
For
to,
sure.
It's
for
not
sure.
exclusive to the honks, but what is
for
the
sure.
job market.
Yeah,
that's where things get weird.
Well, I mean, look, I've been Ashton, I've actually Kutchered out a lot.
Yeah.
You do that, and it's like, yeah, there's just people who aren't happy to see you at all. You go there, and they're just like, fuck, man. Like I've gone into black church, and you can tell they're just kind of like, it's like doing stand up, and you like see like an old dude come, you're like, oh, I can't talk about this. There's an old person here, so they're probably like going through their head like, well, there goes that. I'm not talking about that anymore. But yeah, it was just funny, man. It was I don't know. I think we're struggling right now. There's like no ideological system that really serves people in a way that's kind of meaningful right now. I think we're struggling to come up with a new one. So that's the battle. Being like systemic this and like, well, what about the crime statistics in it? It's just like
I found some meaning. I started betting.
Oh, there you go.
Big into gambling. That's fun.
Are you really?
Yeah, dude. Put a ton of money on Orlando versus Miami in MLS. Got the W.
Did you really?
Big win, and then I immediately
beginner's luck
squandered it over the week.
So you won gambling.
I won big early, and then literally up until last night was just blowing through it.
How much you win?
I won like $350, and then my UFC I can't bet. I'm 1 for like 9 bets in the last 2 UFC events.
Really?
It's almost impressive how badly I lose. And losing a UFC bet fucking blows, dude.
Why?
Because your guy just gets the fuck beat out of him the whole time. Like,
you just watch him beat your $350 out of the guy. He's like, "There's $25. There's $50."
And like just when it's like a dominating fight, like Masvidal fought Usman. Usman's this Nigerian like wrestler.
Yeah.
And he's nasty. I mean, he's like the best. And Masvidal, I was like hoping he could land like a knockout or something. He took the fight on like 1 week. He was just an underdog, so I was like, "Fuck yeah, $100 on Masvidal." Let's and he just got like, did you watch Khabib versus Conor McGregor?
I saw parts of it. It was pretty disgusting.
Just wrestled him the whole time.
Yeah,
that's all it was. Usman just like grabbed him and stomped on his foot every single round. Just toe stomp.
He fights like my dad.
He hugged him against the cage. Yeah,
so my dad
exactly.
does that shit.
He
fucking fights. Yes. He stomps on your foot. It's bullshit.
So Usman just hugged this guy against the cage, hit him with shoulders, and stomped his foot.
Oh, dude!
For 3 minutes.
Where's Usman from?
He's Nigerian. I don't know if he's from there.
Okay.
But yeah.
Damn,
it really
dude.
sucked to watch. Just sitting there, just like, all right. Because I lost every fight going into that.
Ugh.
And then I was like, dude, Masvidal's going to win it back for me. Just slowly lost. I'm just sitting in a fart house in the Poconos with a bunch of people who, by the way,
who are mad at you right now.
Really carried over that hate during the golf course back
So what were they
home.
doing? Cold shouldering you?
Some slight cold shouldering. When I was trying to get the fights on the TV, they're like, no, we're watching something else. Like, just like little snide, little passive aggressive. Like, I was like, you guys don't want to watch? I'll pay for it. Let's watch UFC. They're like, no, we're going to bet on Family Feud or something, I think they were doing.
Damn.
Really aggressively.
So you were up against, you had TV control.
I watched it on my phone, dude. Oh, yeah. I just sat on a couch and watched my money go away.
You all tested on the corner?
Yes.
On like, did you put headphones in?
No. Turn it up. Turn it up. Still established. Dominance.
So you took over sound waves?
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, it was...
That's fucking a power. All testing
tough.
out at a function, just being like, and you're watching a thing on a different screen. Like,
Also, dude, these dudes who I grew up with and are like some of my best friends, there's never a moment where someone isn't getting attacked. The whole trip.
P.A.s the entire time.
P.A.s the entire time. Like,
Yeah.
there's 10 of us together.
Mm-hmm.
At all times, somebody was getting attacked.
Yeah.
Never stopped. I don't think there was one conversation. I don't think I had a conversation.
Yeah.
I think everything was just like, shut up, bitch. Like, just the whole time. There wasn't really a moment of like, how are you?
Yeah, how you doing?
I don't know any of their like jobs.
So
I don't know it was just PAs.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Also,
I'm telling you, that's hungover golf lifestyle, dude. Just PAs, like, you fucking suck. That guy's a fucking bitch.
Yeah, and it's like, no, dude, I'm tired of it. And then somebody takes a stand. It's like, if you say it again, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Yeah.
And they immediately say it, and they're like, well, fuck you. Like, no one's gonna fight.
It sucks.
It's fun.
Yeah, someone just beat the fuck out of my cousin, dude. He like got like brain bleeding and shit.
Really?
Golfing all day, drinking all day. Went to the bar. Someone fucked him up. It's fucked up, man. Beat the shit out of him. It's like, yeah.
Well, yeah. If you fucking, I mean, it's day drinking.
Well, that's dude. Then
Even if you're golfing, it's still, dude. Anytime you day drink.
Yeah. Well, that was
You gotta
My
go
mom
home.
was like, yeah, I don't know. They were golfing. I'm like, all right, so drinking since 10
Yeah.
a.m. continue. Like, yeah, it's like,
yeah.
And then you have Biden being like, well, we haven't seen that marijuana is safe yet. And it's like, dude, you go fuck yourself, man.
True.
He's so full of shit.
True.
I'm on a quest right now to legalize growing. So you know how they do the medical thing in Pennsylvania right now? So it's like basically you need, I think I said this, you need $250,000
Yes.
just to apply, and then you need to have like an indoor warehouse, all this stuff. What I'm trying to do, and I think this is the time to do it right now, is start pressuring local people and saying like, look, so right now we're going to have an economic downturn. They always do this. They're like, oh, the state needs money. The state needs money. So we're going to just do this. Let 5 people do it, tax them, let 5 people get rich. It's like, why not do micro permits? Let like everyone grow 20 to 50 plants who can apply for like a couple $100 permit. And then you go to the dispensary and now there's like hundreds of brands that are in kind of limited supply. So it's like, you know, I'd have a brand, obviously, Matt and Shane Secret Podcast Kush.
Yeah.
That would be out in the dispensary. You could have like
Secret podcast.
Secret podcast. Then you could have like, so you have a bunch of people where like the dispensary now is going right to the money, right, going to like, you know, smaller kind of businesses rather than 5 big companies that are already established in Colorado who are like, well, we have the money. We'll just come over to Pennsylvania and monopolize the whole weed market. Then the state gets paid off of it. But it's like, you could let the people who live here get paid off of it, tax their money. The state would still get a cut. And then all of the citizens here would be getting a ton of money off the weed profit. I don't see why they don't. It's fucking bullshit. I don't see why they don't do it. So I'm going to start pressuring local representatives. And so I'm going to start doing my thing I was doing when I do the journalist thing where I call and like, just let you know this call is being recorded and just start talking right away and just absolutely clobber them.
I like it.
There's no reason why they shouldn't do this. And then like, what about the black market? It's like, well, it eliminates the black market. If you let everyone participate in growing and selling marijuana, the black market fucking goes away. It's like, why would you take the risk when you can just do that legally? You know what I'm saying?
You tell me.
Dude, I'm telling you, dude, I might get into local politics. Just be warned. Just be warned.
I hope you get assassinated. I hope you're running for like alderman and get shot in the head.
I'm gonna get assassinated by Cresco Labs. They might hotshot me. They might give me some sort of like, I don't know, maybe some like Tangy OG. It's fucking dusted with fentanyl and I fucking go down. It's possible.
I hope.
Cresco or Terrapin could take me down.
Are those the weed? Are those the big? Is that big weed?
Cresco, Ilera, Standard Farms. I kind of like them. Terrapin, not bad either. Good. I've talked to them before. I called them. I call these companies and bug them. I'm like, what do you put on this? You actually test this? Do you do this?
Why?
I mean, I think it's bullshit that there's only 5 companies. It's like, so in order to grow weed now, you have to. It's illegal unless you're incredibly wealthy. Then it's just like all of the people who are in jail for it, they're still in jail. But if you have a ton of money, you're allowed to do it. And so it's just bullshit. And they like, so it's like, I could sit here and they're like, well, you need all this capital to start up. It's like, yeah, because you guys only do indoor grows. So it's like, I have the sun. I can grow weed. I can put this in dirt, and it'll literally just sprout up. You know, you can do a little bit of work, but so they're making it so you have to grow weed indoors. You have to waste a ton of energy. When in reality, like everybody could just be doing this in their backyard. So like it's not a criminal issue anymore. It's like, all right, you're letting rich people do it. So
what are you gonna run for?
I don't know. I'm just gonna probably just bulldog reporters, and probably someone will give me or bulldog politicians. I'm just gonna bully them. That give me your fucking job. I'll probably bully politicians so hard that they're just like, all right, dude, you can just come into my office.
You're like El Duce. You're like a Mussolini. You're a strong man.
Yeah, I'm a strong man, dude.
You're coming in and be like, give me your job, dude. Yeah, trying to grow weed.
Let me get that.
Are you gonna? What's going on with healthcare? We're gonna get some universal.
I think so. Yeah, I don't see why not.
Sick.
Dude, I'm deep right now in a postmodern philosophy hole on YouTube.
What is going on here?
Dude, the other night I got jacked up on, I think his name's John Balajard. It's like John Balajard or whatever. I don't know. Everyone on the YouTube thing too, I've watched a bunch of his videos, and there's so many nerds who are like, great pronunciation of his last name. It's like, dude, shut up, you fucking dorks.
You know what? That fucking that War on the Run book I'm listening to, the French and Indian War.
Yeah.
They get the pronunciations so accurate that I can't.
It's like, dude, I can't make that.
It's a bunch of French dudes.
Yeah.
So it's like, at which point, Commander Jean ordered 3 bateaux into the. I'm like, I can't even.
Yeah, like, why
would you do that?
Yeah, this sucks, dude. Yeah. Why are you talking like your tongue takes up your whole mouth?
I also have. All right, sorry.
Go ahead. No, please.
You want to know what else is fucking me up? So I'm done with Warhammer.
Yeah. Okay.
This is a big announcement.
You're done?
Yeah, I didn't really like it as much as I thought.
What happened to the vampires?
It was pretty gay.
Yeah.
I liked it. It was fun at first. But then it's just kind of gay. And so that was my review. 4 stars.
4 stars.
It was cool at first, and then it's just kind of gay. Downloaded 3 Kingdoms, Total War.
Mm-hmm.
Masterpiece.
Really?
You would love it. You would fucking love it.
I bet.
It's ancient China, and each character, like the generals had like,
Mongolians? The Mongolians coming?
No Mongolians.
Really?
But you like that, LeMaire.
There's no Mongolians in there.
The Mongolians don't show up.
That's just you being French right now, dude.
You're
doing the proper
I'm pronouncing it exactly right.
Yeah.
But they do pronounce the Chinese names exactly correct.
Really?
Which really fucks me up. It's impossible to read Chinese names.
Yeah, it's pretty hard.
Liu, like Liu Kang. It's like Liu.
That's why, it's Liu.
Liu. EU.
Do you know any Chinese? And there's also, I think there's like 26 different pronunciations of like the syllable A.
It's like, all.
Yeah.
That
means I can't speak Chinese.
What are you laughing at? You getting hit with some comments?
How's our sound, LeMaire? Would you tell us if it was bad?
Oh, dude, yeah. People are loving the sound.
Yes.
Shane, someone said no.
What? Because of Mongolians? We're back.
I think you can say Mongolians. Though.
You can definitely say Mongolians. Comedy Central airs the show that says Mongolians like every day.
What show?
South Park.
True. Yeah. Yeah. How does South Park? How do they squint? I mean,
it's
I think
easy.
They're
it's
money.
Easy.
They're
it's
money.
The same
machine.
reason these people don't get canceled. Like Jimmy Fallon, fucking all them.
Money machine.
They already have. They're established and rich.
Yeah.
You can't get. The only way you can get canceled is if it's sexual.
True. Oh yeah. You have to rape.
You have to
rape. You have to rape to get banished from the kingdom.
You have to rape. Yeah, you can say Mongolians.
I think you say Mongolians.
But
I don't think there's not a lot of Mongolians who are going to be like, "Yo, man, what the fuck?" It would just be a Chinese.
I wish they would.
I don't wish they would. You're going to fucking unite the steppe, dude. They're going to come back at you.
The steppe that's what I keep trying to pick though, because you can pick a warlord from anywhere in China. I always try to get as close to the steppes. Those dudes with like the fur.
Yeah, exactly.
Get me fired up. But yeah, I keep trying to say their names. It's very frustrating. I can't figure out the names of these fucking cities or whoever I'm fighting. It always says at the beginning, it's like, because it gives you directions of like what general might turn on you, who are you friends with and shit. I can't differentiate any of it. It's like Liu Biao.
You're like, wait, is that a good guy?
Is that which one's Sun Biao? Sun Biao or Sun Zhang?
Really?
I don't know. I'm having trouble with it. I wish they would fucking speak English.
You wish they come in like General Matthew Turner.
Yeah, I can remember that. It's like General Abercrombie and his men. Yeah, I can remember those guys. Anyway, sorry.
No, that's a tough battle,
the new move, fuck Warhammer. It's 3 Kingdoms.
Did you ever hear about
next week?
So I was reading a thing recently about the CC. Oh, obviously, too, our problem's not with Chinese Americans, with the communist.
Yeah, we hate communism.
Well, I was reading a debriefing from the FBI, and the guy gave a speech. He was like, to be clear, we're not against Chinese Americans, but the Chinese government is an evil communist force, blah, blah, blah. Did you hear about, I think it's called Operation Fox Hunt, I want to say? Or
no.
Allegedly, the Chinese government will find Chinese Americans and come pressure them and be like, yo, fuck you, dude. Come back. And they'll try to blackmail like prominent Chinese Americans into coming back to China.
No.
That's what I heard. The FBI put out a thing being like, if you feel like you're being suspect by Operation Fox Hunt or whatever, let us know and we'll come be like, yo, China, shut the fuck up,
what do
dude.
they just like hit you up?
They'll hit you up.
They like find like Lucy Liu.
Compromise. Yeah, they'll try to like compromise.
Are they like
you.
Lucy Liu, like stupid bitch, like just some dude on a bike like rides by.
Yeah,
like,
it's like AZN identity. Or
true.
They'll come by.
Don't say their name, dude. They'll get us. That's a war I don't want.
I'm pretty sure that thing should be taken
AZN
down.
identity rules.
I think they do rule. I don't appreciate them calling us pink pigs. I don't like that.
I do. Any ethnic group that's like basically white power is so funny, dude. Anytime it's like Asians, like Asian superiority, it's hilarious.
It's pretty funny. What did you hear? Or like lamenting who their women date, like those fucking bitches dating white pigs,
whores,
pink bitches. Dude, did you hear about Tucker Carlson's right hand man went down?
How?
He was getting wild in the forums, typing like all kinds of wild races. It was like that was like his top dog. Dude, they busted his like pseudonym or whatever he was using in these forums. Someone got the DOS on him online. He would like leave writing things for Fox News, be like, America, think about this. And he'd go home and be like, these motherfuckers, these fucking black motherfuckers keep crying. Like, holy shit. He would leave a job writing like basically like shaping the national discourse in America and just go home and be like, oh, dude, black people say they're tired. Why don't they fucking try sleeping a little earlier? Which is so funny.
Tucker's awfully tan. Have you seen him lately?
Tuck? Yeah. Well, Tuck's going on vacation.
Tucker's definitely tanning, which is maybe he's just doing it to like imitate Trump. Like maybe he's like, this is cool. I'm going to start doing this.
Yeah. I mean,
wait till you see him, dude. He's like Jersey Shore level tan. It's like fucking insane.
Well, dude, he's about to go on vacation.
He still has O'Connor's hair. Dude, Tucker is Chris O'Connor. It's fucking every time I see him, I'm like, look at contact up there. In what world? Obama? He's his opposite, dude. He's Nega O'Connor.
He is, dude.
How do you say that? Might have said that wrong.
Like a Nego prison?
No. What am I looking for here? Lemaire, please take a stab. Nega. Thank you. Didn't want to get that one.
You're ice skating right now, bro. You're fucking teetering on the edge.
He's Nega O'Connor. Still doesn't sound great. I'm gonna go ahead and stay away from that one.
The ice is cracking under your feet. It's like when you see a movie when someone goes out on the ice to get a ball. You're like, no, what are you doing? Don't go on the ice at all.
Don't try that
Just
word.
Leave the ball. Just leave it there. True, that's acrobatics, dude. With one false like Freudian slip or just like a.
Especially we're live right now on YouTube. Bro, this is without a safety net.
Yeah, dude. But I was reading about the FBI now is declaring kind of like a soft war on China, which Spud brought up some valuable points from the when I had the guy on the Patreon. Spud's like, dude, we're done with ISIS. Now China's our new enemy. This is what we're doing. It's fair enough. But they're also saying that they'll send students here and like they'll get the whole time, according to the FBI, you'll get like a Chinese student who's like a transfer student, goes to Harvard, gets like works for like an American corporation, gets access to trade secrets and just bounces and just goes right back to China.
Well, they've always done that. I mean, not just China, everybody. Like I think like the Bin Ladens studied at like Harvard. Like
they went to
McDonald's. Look it up.
They were like at McDonald's being like, so how long do you dunk these fries?
Yeah. Yeah, they go they go to American schools.
Do they do that? The drive-thrus over there? It's like Allah Akbar. It's like Allah Akbar. What can I get you?
I bet in some, yeah,
they definitely do.
You have to toss in Allah.
Yeah.
What's funny is I was.
Let me get the Baconator. Psych.
I sexted with a lady and I was like, oh, like God, like I said God. Mm-hmm. I was like, fuck, like she sent a picture and I was like, God, that's hot.
Yeah.
But it just made me laugh, thinking like if I was Arabic, it would have been like praise Allah. like you get a nude and you're just like, Allah, inshallah, so fucking good. How great is Allah? Nice pussy in the shower.
That's a way cummier response to a nude, being like, God.
I know.
Well, they're both pretty cummy. Like,
it's tough sexting's nearly impossible. I don't like it.
What do you mean? Like,
I enjoy being a part of it, but I don't like having to say things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's gross.
Yeah, it's
via
tough.
text to be like,
dirty
because
talk.
you see a nude, it's like, what do you say back?
Double
Thanks?
tap, heart.
Yeah, that gets.
Or just shut it. Be like, dude, what on earth? What would possess you to send you naked pictures of you unprompted to my phone? That's assault, brother.
I'm not gonna condemn these fine women.
I'd be like, knock it off.
What are you talking about?
Like, what are you doing?
No. Please, beautiful angels. Inshallah, thank you very much.
No, I would be like, stop it right now.
I say thank you.
I'd report it to, you can go to the authorities for that.
I say the Prophet.
That's a misdemeanor, forcing someone to view pornography. You could go to the authorities. You could be like, I'm calling the police right now. The cops would fucking laugh.
Some guy DM'd me a picture of like a dick that was cut open in half.
Okay, that's what's up.
And
his or no?
No, it's just a random guy just sent me that, so he's definitely listening to this and laughing right now. Which is why they do it. Because it made me laugh because I was at the dinner table with my family. Mm. I think we were just like about to sit down and I checked my phone and I don't know why. I saw an image and it was like click accept if you want to look at the image.
Yeah, I always accept,
on Instagram. Yeah. So I accepted it, looked at the image. It was just a split open dick.
That was it?
And I just put my phone away. Oh. And ate dinner with my family. But it was funny to think of some dude. I was like, why? Like I was thinking to myself, like, why would a guy send me that? And I was like, for this exact reason.
Yeah.
Where I'm sitting down with my family and I'm like affected by some stranger online. Just like, ew. I don't know.
Yeah, you're gonna get a bunch of like flayed, flayed dicks.
Yeah. Don't try to stop my angels from sending me beautiful nudes.
I'm trying to keep law and order in this society, dude.
True, I am gonna get.
If we abolish the police, you know how many nudes you're gonna get, dude? You're gonna get fucked up.
Gotta call the cops. True, I should start reporting.
You should save them all and go into a briefcase and be like, officer, why is nobody doing anything to stop it?
Oh man,
I've been battling Bay on. Well, we've been having a classic power struggle, which it's been going pretty well, dude. I've gotten really good at. So right now. I've been working on this whole idea of just like combating non-biological fear and just like not giving things that aren't biologically based any sort of biological attention. So like if something like
someone sent you a split dong.
Someone split that would trigger your biological systems. I'm talking more about but yeah, it's not a real biological threat. So it's like I whenever something happens that disturbs me, I try to. It's Billy blowing his nose really loud.
Damn, war mode's down in the bullpen.
They're ready.
They're warming up. They're ready to get.
I always try to think. I'm like, is this an actual biological threat? And if it's not a biological threat, it doesn't require a biological response on my part. So when she'll start hitting me like, dude, it's a classic conundrum, that whole toilet seat thing, where it's like it just in theory it just doesn't check out. It's like, all right, I'm going to lift it up so I don't pee all over it.
For you.
And then it's going to be clean enough for you to just simply lower it. I think, I have a theory, this is kind of Freudian, but I think when women have to lower the seat, you're triggering like Teenis envy. I think they're being like, I can't just
I even have an extra contraption because of my my inferior
I'm
body.
Lacking. Yeah, I'm lacking.
My body sucks.
Yeah, I'm lacking. So I think, because I was like, look, I'm lifting it up, in deference to you. And if I remember to put it down, I will. But you can't freak out if it's up because it's like I moved it up so there's no pee on it for sure. All you have to do is just like simply drop it, dude. I'll hear it from the basement. It'll just slam down, and it's just like, what's the rationale? And then
I'm sorry,
we'll be talking, and then it'll be like, she's like, well, I had the kid more. It's like, dude, I hear you. I'm working full time and she needs your boobs to eat. I can't feed. I don't produce milk. She's like, that's bullshit. Just because I'm a woman, it's like, look, if you want that all the way, don't be slamming that. It's such bullshit stuff. But it's like, there's no reason that should be a thing that all women are just like, yeah, like that's ridiculous.
Wait, you don't think women should nitpick?
But yeah, I don't understand what the seat thing is.
I can't even imagine why they would pick something so.
That's what I'm saying.
Insignificant to try to fight
in 2020 in this political climate, dude.
I mean, as powerful and kick-ass as women are, a toilet seat pretty much tends to always defeat them.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't understand.
They're
what
usually
that is.
so unstoppable and kick-ass.
Dude, I mean, they're hitting it. They're going. They're all the power
and
meetings.
then all of a sudden, the toilet seat's left up, and they're like, "Oh, my day is ruined."
I can't understand.
Dude, I dump in truck stops
Man.
consistently.
Sure.
I don't want to hear it about one toilet seat being left up.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, have you guys ever been in a fucking?
Hell yeah, Lemaire hit me with the.
I've been trying to get to the bottom. Most times, guys are just like, "Oh, guy, girl stuff." Oh, you're sorry, ma'am. And I'm like, what is the hang up here? There's no pee on this seat. You have no problem lifting the lid. And then if there's my bathroom where I just I leave it up all the time because I'm like, I'm not using this one. I'm gonna go over here because I don't want to hear it. She'll put that one down, no problem. And it's like, what is this? What is this symbolic battle we're having? It's like, so. The power struggle has been nice, but the whole moral of the story is I've gotten really good at when I get confronted with these things.
You just piss all over the seat.
I'm gonna piss all over the floor. Sometimes I do accidentally piss all over the floor.
I piss all over the floor consistently.
Yeah.
Like once a week, I'll take a leak that's like a large percentage of the beginning of the piss was just straight either to the back. Like, dude, I'll open the piss with just straight up on the like back of the toilet.
She had a basket like behind her
toilet. You ever do that
toilet.
at like a party or like someone else's house?
What do you do?
Just piss all over someone else's like bathroom?
I've done it, yeah. I'm not
you gotta
gonna
like clean it up.
Oh, I thought you meant like. Well, I used to go into public restrooms and pee entirely spray.
Sure.
I used to skunk them. I used to go into a public restroom and pee as much stuff as I could and just walk out.
Especially if my friends were in there. Like you go into a stall there at the urinal, you just piss directly onto the floor.
On their foot, yeah. We used to do basketball tournaments. We were playing CYO basketball. Someone's in there, you'd pee on their sneakers.
Yeah, always. I was laughing because the toilet dispute you guys have. I have a similar one at my parents' house right now. Me and Slammy Sarah Sosa, who's like bedridden because she's going through chemo.
You're fighting her on the seat.
She has her bathroom back in her room, near her room, but it's the only bathroom on the first floor.
Yeah.
So obviously, I'm going to crush it as often as possible.
Dump it on the first floor is nice.
You have to dump on the first floor.
Yeah.
I'm not going because the other one's just up in like my parents' room.
That's parents' floor. Yeah,
I do like to especially
sanctuary.
If my mom's doing like laundry on their bed. I'll come in and dump in that just to. It's funny.
So you're a proximity dumper.
I'll occasionally do that just because if she sees me going near the bathroom, she's like, "No, go, get away, go." It's very funny. But no, Slam and Sarah got hit with a hard one today.
So you hit a double.
I hit a fucking. I fucking hit a spray on the back. You know what I mean? Yes. And I flushed it, and it didn't go away.
So she had to deal with the spray.
So I just left it. Like I was gonna clean it with the fucking toilet bowl cleaner because it is disgusting to walk into a bathroom and see someone's shit plastered on the back of the toilet. But,
it looked like you threw up.
But I figured she was gonna sleep for a while, and I like laughed to myself thinking she's gonna see this while I'm in Philly and it'll be funny. It was right before I left.
Yeah.
And she immediately, as soon as I got out of the bathroom, she like walked in.
Oh.
Oh she yelled. She shrieked.
What she's like,
"Ew! This is fucking disgusting. How do you always shit like this?" I was like,
"Oh my god."
Yeah, that's the dispute in my house. We both have toilet fights with women.
Yeah, man. It just it doesn't really.
Mine's just because I'm fucking painting.
I mean, if you bring up a gender-based rule in your house as a dude, if you're like, well, look, you're a woman, I'm a man, and they're just like, they go full fucking Liu Kang dragon, dude, up in the air. But it's like, as soon as they're like, just put it down, that's all I'm asking. It's like, well, why? Whatever. It's
true, dude.
And a tale as old as time. But that's my theory. I think it triggers penis envy. Freudian, like they look at it, they go all the way through their steps. They're like, damn, I never got to bone my dad. That's like the first step.
That's what I'm gonna do.
That's the Electra complex.
They're jealous.
You have to
that we get to bone our dads.
Yeah, that's where Freud got it wrong. I was like, I'm gonna start telling people, I'll be like, dude, he's so crazy. He thinks we all want to fuck our dad or our moms, and people are like, yeah, I know. I'm like, I always wanted to fuck my dad.
I always wanted my dad.
I always want to bone my dad.
Rump.
Well, that's the theory that you want to bone your mom, but the price you pay if you're gonna try to bone your mom, your dad's gonna catch you and cut your dong off.
Yeah, I don't know.
Worth it?
I mean,
worth
I guess
the risk.
Yeah.
Would you risk it? If 6-year-old you. That's a sick theory, that the fact that a bunch of scientists in Vienna in like 1907 were like,
it checks out.
Yeah, pretty good.
Damn, Freud must have been like a bully.
Yeah, he was.
He had everybody in the room be like, he's like, you want to fuck your mom, right? And they were like, yes, Dr. Freud. Yes, doctor.
He was a bully. He
had
was
to be
a bully.
mean. If you convinced a room full of grown men to be like, I believe the theory that we all want to fuck our moms and we're afraid our dad's going to cut our dick off.
That's his classic critique. That people were like, I don't like his. He had Young. He had a bunch of these dudes who were like at his disposal, and he's like, you guys are gonna carry my legacy, and they were like, I don't think this is all about like coming near our mom. And he's like, nonsense, and he'd pass out. He used to faint a lot.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan, dude.
Of Freud.
I don't like that. It's just a wrong theory.
He got a lot of other stuff right. He got a lot of stuff like really.
I know he did.
Wasn't
he like the father of it?
Yeah, pretty much.
But
that was one he wouldn't like. They were like, just let that one go, dude.
Just let
and he
it
was
go.
just like, fuck it, I'm all in. So yeah, I kind of respect that. They're like, dude, all of your stuff's revolutionary. Just let this one.
But when I was a kid, I did love my mom.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing too.
When I was a little kid, I like loved my mom.
Yeah, your dad noticed.
He probably, yeah.
He was probably like, fuck, easy, fucking give you a fucking quick fucking dick punch.
Like a kindergartner, just fucking pervert.
Oh yeah.
But now, no, I wouldn't. I mean, I miss hand stuff maybe.
Yeah, that's where you stand.
But no, I wouldn't fuck her.
No, I don't think I would.
Shane, do people want to update on the Kleenex situation at your house?
Kleenex situation is unchanged. However, I have switched tactics now that it's been brought up by so many people and I've been critiqued. Also, my jerking off has slowed down quite a bit.
Really?
Yeah, I wasn't home for like 2 or 3 days. So it's been a week since we discussed it.
Tissues, yeah, they
The
restocked.
tissues haven't been touched since my secret mission to throw 5 tissues in an old box. Tissues have not been used once.
You've been easy on them.
I've been taking it easy on.
Nice.
Yeah, I've been giving the Kleenex a little break. Is that it? Where are we at time-wise?
You guys are at 55 minutes, and people want to know about Dog Girl.
Oh,
Find out. Stay tuned.
We'll
bro.
find out. There's rumors. We'll see.
We'll see. Yeah, stay tuned.
Yeah, we'll see.
Just keep your phone on you. That's
Just
all.
keep your
Yeah.
Keep your phone on you tomorrow or something.
Speaking actually of, this could take us out, dude. Are you familiar with the anti-pet movement?
Anti-pet movement?
Yeah.
I was just thinking about it the other day.
Really?
Every time I get on Instagram, everybody's got a new fucking dog.
Yeah.
There's too many pets.
That's something you can That's like the new wave of woke you can get on if you want to be on like the early train where like you can tell people that like owning a pet is fucked up and that like you're like you're telling it when it can eat, telling it when it can go outside, and in reality, this is what I was reading this one dude's blog. He's a vegan as well. He was saying that like he's like I have a couple of rescue animals, but at the end of the day, if there was 2 dogs left in the universe, I'd let dogs be extinct before I kept them as pets. He's like, that's how strongly I feel. So there's a movement you can start calling people out. Like, it's kind of fucked up you own an animal, bro. Pretty tight. I might get on that.
That's good.
Like, it's kind of fucked up.
I like that you jump to like instead of just like going vegan, being like I think factory farming's fucked up. You're just like, dude, having a pet is slavery.
Literally, that's kind of what
that's
kind of what they're saying. They're like, we are just in like a dark age where we don't realize what we're doing, but like the fact that we're just like having and housing dogs is like it like destroys them as animals, and there is science behind like domestication. Like, absolutely destroys animals. Like it fucking.
I had this thought yesterday.
Did you really?
I went over to Fart McGuire's to do Peloton.
Perfect.
And when I got done, I was just sitting there looking at Riggins. He's a big dog. He just sits in the living room all day.
Yeah.
He just sits there. He like breathes hard constantly. He just sat. I was like, damn, dude, this is his. But he's a dog. It's a good life, dude.
That's the thing too. Like if there were 2 dogs,
he's in
left,
an air-conditioned living room, and then occasionally someone throws tennis balls to him. He's
Not
chilling.
bad.
That's a dog's. He's happy.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah,
He doesn't want to be out in the woods foraging.
It's kind of a non-starter. Yeah, I mean, it is glorious for them to be able to run around like that.
Yeah, he's got a big ass yard. He goes and.
I mean, it's a hot take to be like, look, if there's 2 dogs left, I'm not breeding them. It's like, so you're gonna let dogs become extinct? It's like, I'm a vegan, bro. What do you want me to do? But they're just such a weird claim. But they've done Purdue's done studies on chickens because they're trying to figure out how they.
Chickens are having a rough time.
Chickens are having a rough.
They're having
time.
a negative experience.
Well, so this is what they try to figure out. They're like, look, because they were trying to like, this comes from like there not being enough food, but they're like, well, if we, eventually they started making tons of profit, but they were like, we can take. So you study chickens, you track how many eggs they lay. So you're like, you would think in theory, if you take all the top layers, like all the hens that lay the most, and put them together in like a little like box they put them in, they would then, no pun intended, in the box. If you put them all in a box, You would think if you screened out the top layers and just let the other like oddballs that just lay like one egg a day or like one every 3 days,
all those losers
die off. Then you would those. So they did an experiment where they'd have like top layer, medium layer for the eggs, and like just like total oddball. Like some of them didn't even lay eggs; they were just kind of like just be there.
Freaks,
fucking weirdos, losers. And then you do nothing but top producers. The ones with the like differing like layers of hens actually still somehow produce more eggs than like just nothing but top dog hens who lay more a day. So there's some function. A hen who doesn't lay any eggs plays a weird function in chicken world. So when you try to like mechanize nature too much, they're saying like it actually works against them. So they have to like let loser hens live in like their little 3x5 cells, which is pretty fucking funny.
Dude, I the first night in the Poconos, they ordered wings. I had 25 wings.
Yeah.
Probably. Roughly.
It's like 12 chickens.
It's crazy how many. It's crazy. Every time I eat a plate of wings, I'm just every once in a while I have the thought of like, this is seriously a entire chicken coop.
Yeah, dude. It's a family.
Like an entire generation of chickens that I'm like, oh, this one sucked. Do you like BC on yours? Do you like 1 boners or 2 boners? This is how I eat them. Look at that.
Like you get the one that like there's like the drumstick shaped ones and the weird like ones that are shaped like I don't even know what they even look like, but like the ones you have to like split apart.
Yeah, 2 boners.
2 boners. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Flats is the correct term.
Flats. Yeah, it's like I get that and I'm like, what a fucking stupid part of the chicken.
You don't like 2 boners?
No, I don't like the 2 boners.
Oh,
I don't like the flats.
I love wings. I might order wings from
the other ones. I can stick them in my cheek and just spin it and just like completely suck all the meat off.
Well, you got to get good with the 2 boners so you can do that.
Yeah, but it's just a mess. I got to bring my other hand into it. Like I can be doing something. I can eat regular wings with one hand.
Yeah,
they should genetically modify chickens to turn that part of their body just into like rather than having
they 100% are.
That would be awesome.
They absolutely
are.
Doing
chicken that just had 2 like way like these. Yeah,
like the dogs.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I have a hard time eating chicken wings when I'm really stoned. That's when I start like being like I'm ripping flesh off of a thing, and like I have dead flesh in my refrigerator, and like it's gonna like I'll get into smelling meat. I'll take it out of my refrigerator and just smell it, even if it's fresh.
While you're high.
Yeah, sometimes, or just sometimes regular, and I'll just be like, just smell it and be like, God, that's dead meat, it's dead flesh, and I was like, ugh, and then I just cook it up, and like, it's pretty good.
True, meat does rule. Every once in a while, I try to get like, gay about being vegan.
Yeah,
and then I'll just think about how much wings, dude.
I mean,
they rule.
I definitely I don't like Hooters wings very much. We used to go there when I was younger because
Hooters
red-blooded
chicken
American.
fingers. If you get the buffalo tendies,
yeah,
some of the best.
What is the chicken finger? That's like breast, right?
I don't even know. I think chicken fingers are like hot dogs of chickens. It's just ground up chicken.
I honestly, for a second there, I was about to start trying to figure out which part of the anatomy of the chicken finger was. So I was like, is that like their full wingspan? Like, what is that? What cut is that?
Fuck, I had one more thing. Whatever.
We'll slide into the page. I still have the DOS on Jumbo and Jar, dude.
Really? Oh, yeah, that's right.
Save it. It'll be a good page talk anyway.
The Patreon's about to be war mode.
Yeah, brother.
The boys, Billy and Spud, are coming up here. So that'll be on the page. Are there any sick-ass questions on that, Mayor?
Yeah.
No, everyone was just really concerned about Dog Girl.
Why? What do they want about Dog Girl?
Horn dogs.
They just.
Oh, yeah, I got called a simp for... I'm getting called a simp for Dog Girl. I've had enough of that.
What'd you get called a simp for?
Because I liked one of her pictures on Twitter.
You hit her with like a gorgeous?
I said, baby, you're beautiful. No.
Gorgeous.
Anyway, I don't have to explain myself.
So wait, someone tracked a like.
Well, I don't want to be mean, but I liked the picture because it made me laugh.
Sure.
It was like her pantless with a dog over her vagina.
And you were like...
And it was like, where did my pants go? It literally said, where did my pants go? Her username's like Jenna Dog Girl or something.
Yeah.
Dude,
Jenna,
people are trying to ship you guys. They're trying to ship Shane and Dog Girl.
What's that mean?
Like put you guys together in a relationship.
Is that possible?
I don't know. I think
we'll find out.
We'll see, man.
We'll see what's in the air.
We'll see if love is in the air.
Yeah,
Me and Dog Girl, if I can take a girl to the mall and make her drink out of a food dish,
it's pretty fun.
That does rule.
If your girl got off on just being like completely degraded.
Yeah, like bring her to Thanksgiving and put her under the table with the other dogs. Like, do you have dogs at your Thanksgiving?
Yeah, for sure.
Where they stick their head between your legs, like while you're eating just a dog. Like, you gonna fucking drop anything?
Yeah, I mean, I wonder
I'll put Dog Girl down with like there's the kids table, there's the adult table, and then there's just dog girls under the table.
She's in like a
fighting for scraps.
She's in a pornographic. Oh, there's just dog girls there.
Just like 3 different.
You could have a wife and a dog girl.
Dog girls.
Dude, if dogs become, that's probably what this vegan guy's onto. He's like, look, if we extinct dogs, we can just have dog girls.
You have a bunch of thick ass dog girls.
That'd be funny too. Someone's checking out your dog girl, like, you gotta start feeding that thing, man. That thing's ass is nothing but bone, dude.
True. Your dog girl needs to be thick.
Is that a little chihuahua? Yeah, you need a thick. You need like a Staffordshire dog girl, dude.
Yeah. Get a big mastiff, a big dog.
Sorry, dude, that'd be awesome, dude. Get some minis.
What if they have police dog girls?
Oh,
or like
dude.
bomb squad dog girls in Iraq, just send out dog girls to defuse or sniff out IEDs.
I would do. You mind if my dog girl searches your car? I'd just be like,
true.
I'd be full fucking.
True. How's that for questions? Anything else?
I think
no, not really, dude.
I think there's hornballs are just looking for dog girls. She does like porn shit, right?
Getting called a simp it's not fun.
Getting called a simp?
Getting called, someone was like, yo, fucking simping, our king simping for dog girl.
Just because if you